Hello, welcome back. So, in the last episode, I started a save that I'd already got quite a long way with. In fact, I think I'd already taken the shogunate, and I played for a little while from there. And when we stopped, it looked like this. I actually went back. I'll probably do that quite a bit in these streams, and didn't make a vassal of Takeda. Remember last time the way I did the shogunate was that I made a vassal and then Ashikaga took out that vassal, I think believing that, not knowing that Ming would come in. Instead, I stayed the Ming tributary and I just kept on enforcing peace. You can see that I've grown a lot more than I was even in that game at the end of it. And I have played past this point, but I wanted to pick it up back here because I think I can do a better job of the Ashikaga War. Well, basically, we're ready to take the shogunate. And one, I think I can do better, and two, I think it's an interesting thing to watch. So at the start of the game here, we are just finishing up a war with Ando. I think I will leave them in this province and just take this one. This one's very useful. It's one of the big things I was lacking before because it will give me pretty soon vision and then also the option to conquer I'm blanking on the names for a sec now. The tribe up here. But sorry, just checking on the stream. We also just have a few more provinces around. I actually took Uichi as I conquered their provinces a while ago and then released them, which means that they're ready to annex pretty soon. It's actually not significantly sooner. In fact, it's maybe less soon. Yes, it is less soon than the other game because the moment I stopped was the moment that I got into the War of Ashikaga. But okay, yeah, they're going to be able to annex much sooner than everything else. They're important to annex because they've got the centres of trade. Almost the whole rest of the country is not so important. So, things I'm going to do. Quickly, I'm going to peace out Ando, going to take their money. They're currently in a war against Date. That's what I enforce peace on. They are quite capable of winning that war. I've seen them do it before. I knew there's the nation up here who I want to take the claims of. And let's do that for a little bit of prestige. One thing I noticed I hadn't seen before is that because I'm piecing out earlier in all of these wars, I'm losing prestige in every war. This is one downside of the continuously enforcing peace. I gained prestige pretty quickly. I got Patronage of the Arts. I got a National Epic at the beginning of the game. And obviously when this is negative, you don't get any decay. So it's not going to take too long to come back, but it is a slight problem. Let's get this army back here. And let's truly get ready for war. Let's start gathering up the fleets. In this save, I have a heavy. I did play about, because I'm about to, one way or another, Ming's about to lose that drop there. Tributariness of me, I'm just getting too big. I did play about with, let's get them to go to there actually, trying to do a war against Korea, but Korea actually has a huge fleet. Has it got smaller? I feel like it's maybe got smaller since I saw it. No, I think it's the same size. They have only 3 light ships, probably the 3 light ships they got at the beginning, and the whole rest is about 50-50 galleys and transports. But that means it's something like 15 galleys, and my fleet is still on a mere 7 galleys. We'll capture quite a lot of ships in this war if it goes well. If it goes badly, I'll have to run it a few times. That would be embarrassing. I do have a save where I run this war. It went perfectly well, and we're at that point. But this one is kind of. I do want to call that. I absolutely want to summon the Diet to seize land. I also want to summon the Diet. What does everybody want? 30 prestige is quite possible, and getting 50 admin power would be huge. Yeah, I think we're going to do that. Yeah, basically, if everything goes well, we'll get that prestige. If it doesn't go well, we won't be keeping the save. Okay, I'm bringing that fleet over here. So my plan against Ashikaga, it's tempting to go and wipe out their army first, but I actually don't think it's that necessary. One thing that I did realise is that I could fabricate a claim on one of these guys, and if I actually declare with the claim, then that's the war goal, and that makes life a lot easier. That's a longer time until I actually get to go to war, but it's maybe worth it. These are a normal vassal. They have a... Oh, why do you have a claim there? They have a core there. Okay, here's a new plan. Because I am not yet the shogun, so I can declare war for my subjects' cause. I don't want to do this because I'm going to be going confusion. I won't be converting anything. So I'm going to wait until this is almost done. Then I'm going to sweep in and take that fort, which has two major effects. One, I'll have the war goal, I'll have a thought. But the other one is that actually, even right now where I own, I know my province is a little bit hard to see, I own all of these provinces, it's still quite possible for Ashikaga to, or anyone, to walk within my provinces. And that's because Kono will be in this war, and as will Osakawa. And that means that they have provinces they own on both sides of the strait, and that's one of the conditions for being able to freely cross. One thing, at this point in this save, we have passed, this is no longer true, but an interesting thing was happening, which was that for almost all of the time since the beginning of the game, since like 1465 until probably a couple of years ago, Kono and Hosokawa were stuck in a war. I'm not sure what actually eventually finally broke it. Basically, both of them had taken the other's fort, presumably in that small window before the war exhaustion gets too high. Hosokawa had an army standing here, but Kono had the fleet blocking the strait, and neither of them wanted military access from me, which for Kono completely sensible, for Hosokawa insane. If they had military access, they could have walked around and won the war. But yeah, just an interesting bit of an eternal war. I think eventually, I knocked the fleets out by sieging one of these provinces. One thing in the recent patches is that it now seems common that the AI will get fleet basing rights just before their fleets get wiped out, or maybe even I'm given that particular power. That would be nice. Okay, so I like this plan a lot. We're going to take that fort when it's ready to go. I want to get these two armies quickly, and we're basically not gonna let oh, it's very tempting to declare now and just get Ashikaga's fleet, but we'll get all these quickly enough. It's quite good to be on this side because everyone will go back to port when I declare. Everyone will get scared. The siege actually goes quicker if I'm in the war because then I'm blockading the ports. If my fleets are here, my fleets are going to be here. That's the most important place for them to be. I have been collecting in Beijing and putting my fleet there. It was quite good. I was getting like a ducat a month. I'm going to switch though to transferring from Girin because I'm going to want my light ships in this battle. I've got a little bit of time, so I'm going to get... I could get 3 more regiments. I'm more limited by manpower than I am army size. These two between them are just about big enough that they can be annoying. They're not currently building more troops, they will build more troops at the end. There's quite a lot of wars going on, including... Okay, this time I think Date is going to win that war. That's good. They're the ones I enforce peace on the behalf of. Okay. When's this troop coming out? In a few months. They're going to the South Korean Sea now. It's a tempting time if I catch. Oh, they're quick. Let's try and get them on their way back. They're the largest of the trade fleets. Okay, great. Where are you going next? You're going up to the Olga Bay. Everyone's going to the Olga Bay. We'll wait a little bit, see where those fleets come back up. I've got to not use up my government reform progress because I want... Oh, cool, they made their army a little bit smaller and easier to catch separately. I'm actually going to move up because I think they might be heading for this strait. Oh, they're going up there? They're going to come back down the other side. Let's go through here, over here because then I'll be able to see it. It'd be really embarrassing to be too late for this fort. I'm gonna... We're about to stop being tributary, but let's improve in this little intermediate moment. Well, there we go. Let's improve for Jiangsu. Oh, I missed them. And now they're coming back down this coast. Will they be there? 27th of November. They've moved... Oh, because they're all light ships, so they move very fast. Alright, let's just head down here. Let's declare this war. This war will... Chicago will become the overlord. I don't have any diplomats for 13 days because I just sent one to Ming. This siege tick is in 9 days. Okay, so this is mistakes were made. Let's hope they don't take the 21%, otherwise I'm reloading a save. Oh, God. Okay, now Chicago's going in there. Next they go to Ryukyu Islands. Just going to wait here. How long does it take me to walk in there? 7 days, 24 days. So I have a good bit of time. Now you go to the Yangtze Delta. Then hopefully you come back. I'm spying on the... I have claims on both their province. I'm spying for... Okay, let's wait until you lock and then let's declare the war. There we go. Conquest. Confirm. Hopefully I did all the things I was supposed to do before I went to war. Let's take out this larger army first. I have a medium general and a better general. That's probably a fine way around for them to be. I haven't ever seen anyone siege this, but I am going to put on defensiveness edict in case they start. So I thought it would be really good to get this stripe across, like, Upper Japan, because then people wouldn't be able to cross. But I'd obviously forgotten the you can move between provinces you own, which means that they can always move over here. But an interesting thing is because both Ando and Imagawa, I'm pretty sure, declared offensive wars, yes, against other daimyos. They're not called into this war, which has a bunch of weird effects, but it's quite nice for me. It makes this fort more useful. They still probably will get military access through here. Also, it's one less enemy. Meanwhile, there isn't much tactical armor. They're being sieged. There are quite a lot of rebels around. It's a pretty weak Japan at the moment. I like to have pop-ups for when battles are happening. So their 8k is large enough that I really don't want to fight it. That's nice, I captured a light ship. Let's split off just the truly damaged ships. So these two for the moment. Because someone's coming in here. I might not make it before they get here, but... just captured it straight away, that's nice. That might even mean that it didn't get that damaged. Okay. Obviously, there's a little bit more to do here. I might go take those ships. I want to block the straits pretty soon. I think Ashikaga are just going to walk straight through my fort. It'd be nice if they chose to siege it. Oh, they maybe will, and if they commit, they probably will truly commit, which would make this war so much easier. Okay, when I try and go over there, the Shoni, just go back into port. That's not that surprising. I am going to leave one troop here, which I'm pretty sure, it'd be embarrassing if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure it stops them from being able to train troops. Okay, that's a... I thought I would have got a siege tick. Maybe they took away that ability. I think I'm gonna have the siege tick before I'm in that sea. Oh, I was about to say that's a shame because it lowers my chances, but there we go. That went great. Looks like those armies are maybe going to go meet up with Ashikaga. I should go get on this on Kyoto pretty quickly, but I will start these sieges. Why do we have such bad morale? This is something I noticed when I did this war with Ming as well. Yeah, it really looks like they're going to go over there and help with that fort. That is great news. I'll start this siege as well. I think it would be worth doing. I'm going to actually repair my broken ships. Am I, or am I going to go fight? So this is 13k. Let's see if there's any scary ships in there. There's almost no galleys. There's one light ship. There's no armies I'm really scared about moving about. I think let's go take that battle. Then it might be good to go up there. I do want to give my ships some time to rest, but if I capture ships, that's free ships. Ashikaga are going to get involved in this with their 5 transports as a Yamana. Fascinating. Oh, they didn't even make it in time. Didn't lose any ships. I captured 2 transports. Fine. Not that interesting. Oh, you're going to the Izu Islands? I don't see any islands, but okay. So yeah, we may as well go back. Take this battle, which we maybe will even make in time. Yamana have gone all the way over here, not even helping Ming Siege. I'm pretty sure they'll just walk through to here, probably. So out doing some pirating. Oh, Uichi are here with enough troops to actually help with that siege. That's lovely. I think I'm going to go stand on... Oh, I had to go all the... Oh, but this is because it's currently a naval battle going. I have to go all the way around. Alright. What's the chances that Uichi do something stupid? It's your objective. Your goal in wars is to siege. Stop attaching to it. No! Let's give them a day. A day. Okay, we captured 2 more transports. Transports, not the most impactful at this point. I'm going to take this little fleet and go up there. I'm not too worried about anything because I've also got these 2 ships here that I can bring out if things are looking dicey. I think I've probably taken out most... Yeah, look, they've got almost no ships left now. Which is fab. Have you made any progress on the siege? You're on 0 progress. That's also fab. I brought you over here so you can help with that. No, actually, I brought you... well, I didn't do this, but I planned to bring you here so you could get to here, which is making a person on the 13th of May. They don't even need you. You can walk over here, but you're not necessary. I think when I got here, the fleet was already gone. Let's go block those straits, help with those sieges. Going over here helps with these sieges. You're going away, so I won't be there in time. This is a nice strong fleet. I have no fear of these things, and I don't think there's any... No, there are docks that I could worry about. It does look like in this version Ando will lose the war. That's actually fine. Date like me quite a bit, and they don't have a claim on Ashima, so they won't hold a grudge against me. Now I'm sieging this for no particular reason. Does it have... Doesn't even have siege progress. Let's go and get started on Kyoto. It's more important. Something just changed there. Oh, I think it was that Mino got unoccupied because they aren't standing there. I have really good visibility as well because of these provinces here. Like, people can disappear into these two, but that's about it. And this one. So, I can't breach or anything. I don't have a siege general. I don't really want to spend the military points. I'm being very mil point preserving. And the reason for that is... Oh, what are these 0% sieges? Okay. We can leave the 940 here. You're just to stop them training troops. This could be back up there, but actually... Let's get another troop, and then we can also start actually doing some sieges, hopefully. And yeah, they truly seem to be... One of the reasons that we're so low on siege progress is because I am playing on speed 2, because I want to get everything right. There we go, you got a progress. And that obviously means that sieges take a long time. Status quo. Ugh. Okay, you are now at... Could give my air military command. Is this is a file where the air is fine. I did have one save file where one air died and the next air was really good, although they were too young to abdicate soon. Oh, good. They're going to put more cavalry onto that siege. Okay, supply shortage is +1. It's the least one. I don't really need this general here at all anymore. They're a combat general and they're not going to see any combat, but I'm also not going to move things around. Does So not have their fleets here? But they do. That's fine, because they'll probably walk onto that fort. It might actually disrupt them being stupid and staying on that fort, which is a bit less fine, but I'm okay with it. Bit worried about the size of So's navy, so let's send 3 galleys up there. Oh, and I could be helping this siege by having a couple of cogs, which will make almost no difference down here, blocking that sea tile. Hopefully before the next tick. Oh, 98%. They won't get there before the next tick, but it's okay. These walls fell. That's good. These walls fell. That's very good. Oh, things are going well. If I can win this war with more than 0 manpower, that is a big win. Okay. Now you have a naval blockade. There we go. It's 28%. minus 28%, but you know. Okay, the Ryukyu separatists took there. Now, I kind of tried to say this last time we played the game. I was planning to say this right at the beginning, just to say it really clearly, but I got distracted by other things. But the point of this run, the thing we're going to do, the way that we are going to conquer the world quickly with an island that should not be able to do it, is we are going to do everything we can to effectively become capital. That is the central driving force of this run, and it's also why this run, I said it before, it may sound arbitrary, but this run truly is about how we have come to be in a situation that we can do nothing and are doing nothing about the climate crisis. How does capital, if allowed to optimize and protect and build itself? I'm losing money pretty fast. This will be my first loan. I'm fine with taking on a loan or two in this war. How does capital produce the outcome, and what does it truly mean to be capital? What I mean by that is, like, it's not a terrible thing to say that we are this number. We are the amount of trade that we are getting. And if we allow ourselves to simply optimize that number, we will... God, are they still on... They've had a terrible time on this siege. They've been here for almost a year and they've made no progress. I'm hoping these guys don't move anytime soon. That's nice. That was a 14% siege. I'm gonna bring them over here. Not gonna put them on the siege, but lovely. Light ship. Let's go repair some ships. Ooh, look, everyone's coming in for this battle. How many people are in this? You want to outnumber 10 to 1 at least for each. You know what? Things are going pretty well. I'm just gonna make a sneaky. Sorry, let me put it back so you can actually see what the state of the world is. I'm gonna make a sneaky copy of the current save. If anyone's wondering how to do this, all I'm doing is I have on a second monitor the file which save games are put in, and I just copy and paste the particular file. It's a bit repetitive, but it does it fine. You get a lot of files called something like copy. I did start this stream with the list of save files up and their names are stupid. Okay, yeah, look, let's put all of the troops on this siege. This is fab. This will mean that I can just kind of wait for war scores to tick up. My war score's doing well because I have the war goal. This was a very nice war goal to take. And there we go. There is Kyoto. Fantastic. You're going to Etchu. That'll hurt him. I don't want to encourage anyone particularly to mess with me. I maybe am just going to sit on some forts. I don't plan on taking any money yet. I will probably try and take, at the very least, these two, because they allow free movement for me and blocked movement for everyone else. If I can piece out before this war is over, a weird thing that I didn't expect that happened last time was as I became daimyo, I think potentially before, as I became shogun, I think potentially before I was shogun, Hatakeyama saw me as their overlord. I truly don't understand this that much. They saw me as their overlord and they called me into this war. And I entered as... yeah, they don't have any troops. And there we go. Date won their war. They're rebellious though, so they shouldn't help. Sometimes I've seen them help, like daimyos helping even when they're rebellious. Actually, I'm going to stay here. I'm not going to leave. And I could immediately siege down all of Imagawa and take a bunch of provinces and have a bunch of provinces by... We're close to the date where I stopped before. I stopped basically in 1464. It's a good habit to kind of think in 5-year chunks. Now we're at 50%. I can get lots more by doing that. I guess we've got 2 sieges here that might go at any time. Then we can move on to that siege. So is always a bit of a problem. They won't pirate me anymore. Actually, they become a good thing in a sec. When I take these, when I take the shogunate, and so will be pirating everyone but me, which is fine by me. It's a little bit of a shame that they pirate my other daimyos, because my wealth is in some degree derived from theirs, but it's not too bad. I'm not going here yet because I want to make sure they leave, and I think if I go here they might come and attack me. There's... Oy, still not taking that one. It's okay, we were very lucky with these 2. These 2 are more important. I feel more vulnerable here. I don't really want you here, so I'm going to go meet up my armies and move you. Cool, Ricci took that. Let's see if they understand if I tell them to take this siege. I'm pretty happy for them to... It's quite good for them to be using up their manpower, doing battles and things. Oops. Utekeyama are... Utekeyama? No, it's Tsunomiya. Moving about and doing stuff. Imagawa have given up on that siege. I've called this. I will make it a state. I can't add any of this to trade companies. Let's see what the autonomy is at the end of the next month. Would have been nice if that was more war score. I think I can go and take this. I don't think there's any reason not to. It won't stay mine. You didn't peace out, did you? No, good. Are you going over here? I don't really want you to take these provinces. Annoying. Oh well, meanwhile, they're suffering disease outbreaks. They're progress free after more than a year. Yeah, you are. You're going to siege these. I also don't really want you to have positive war score. What did you declare for? Progress of Hatakeyama. That's not useful. Do you not tell me that anymore? Aha. Okay, Ricci did go and take that siege. That's great. I'll keep my... oops. Should have put my admiral on this. Let's put them on this and go. Are you just sitting there? Because you should be suffering attrition out there. Yeah. Oh, poor Yamana. Couldn't even find a coast to sit off. Good. Capturing a galley. That's kind of the ideal. Let's leave a couple of... You know what? Let's never be too careful. Let's leave 4 of those. Let's go fight these guys. And remember to path our way back. Incredibly useful thing you can do that probably most people seeing this know is I'm going to leave a tiny troop. I might regret that. I'm going to go be ready to take this. You took it for Ashikaga despite the fact that... Okay. Okay. Weird. Little bug there. It's not so surprising that there are bugs around. 13th of May. On 66%. Let's see if there's anything that I want that I can't take at this moment. That's good. That's interesting. But I will get this Imagawa War for free. Probably can't take both of these, yeah. that would result in no Ashikaga, which they don't like. Those would be tempting to take because they are in my capital state. We're in no rush. They're still just sieging. It is going to go. It's already 1464. We're coming up to the 20-year point, and it'd be nice to have a clear thing has happened at that time. 30th of April. You know what? I'm going to get you to walk there. No, I'm not. I don't want to miss my chance. 13th of May, 7th of May, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th. Yeah, you take long enough to go over there. Oh, I'm going to leave it one more day. 2 more days. Because I just don't trust them very much. It's fine. Everyone should get everywhere they need to be in time. Okay, your little placeholder fleet. You're going to go rejoin when you're ready. I'm going to call you guys having no damage. 17th. Oof, close to missing that opportunity. These rebels are going to take out my army. They immediately decided to come and do that. Ah, you've made it so that I can't. Oh, they finally went and did something. You don't need to go there anymore. Do I care about how to come off into rebels? No, I don't want to spend any manpower on it. I can't help but spend that little bit. I don't think I'm going to get both of these. This one is the less useful one. Annoying. I'll take an armor trained a troop. That's actually bad. I don't want them to have troops because I do want, if I'm called into this war, to have all the power. That's fine. They're going to go and help with that. Their war exhaustion just went back to medium. Okay, what's your plan there, bud? They've had the idea of sieging down my provinces. They haven't stopped having the idea of disease outbreaks. In Nagano, I've had the idea of tracing down the Takayama people. You think you're making gains? I think they'll stop thinking that if I take this siege. Could break the siege. I'm also allowed to do magic walking through rules. I go here. If they start walking in, I will probably peace out at that point. Okay, cool. They're leaving. I'm not actually staying here, but I don't mind being here for the tick. Wait for them to lock, and then maybe go and take that battle. Oh no! That's the way we walk. They think they're making gains. They can't make any more gains. I don't really want to commit people to this. Oh god, I could have walked through whilst it was mine, but they've made it not mine, so I can't. I think I might have got black flagged if I just kept walking. I don't know that for certain. Okay, they're getting to an amount. But they are moving off here. In fact, they might move to besiege that. At which point, I don't even need to I'm gonna just trust that they're not gonna take this on 7%. If they take this on 7%, I'm probably all F4ing. They wouldn't do that. So this is really good. If they siege this, even though it'll be occupied by rebels, I think I should be able to take it in the peace deal. That may not be true, but... Okay, 7%. Let's see how you go. We got our siege, and they did not get theirs. Let's change your behaviour to be... Oh, it is supportive. Oh, damn. So you're probably... Yeah, you're attached to this army. They're back to being exhausted of this war. Ooh, we're having a little battle. That's nice that you're coming back at this moment. Can you... Yeah, I can get the Admiral onto you. Why am I seeing 3 ships? Oh, because the Kona fleet was there as well. When are you going to be there? 10th of October. Oh, annoying. When are you going to finish this? 6 days as well. I think I might go win a battle. Take me a little while to get there, but they're 3k, they're attacking into, I'm pretty sure, woods, defensive terrain. Bit scary to leave 1k here. I might lose 1k for no reason. Okay, now they're on ongoing battles. 18th, I'll arrive there. They do have the really good Admiral. There we go. I want to flip Confucian, so if I can flip Confucian through events, which wasn't an option at the time, then that's great. That's a lot easier than taking territory and getting rebelled. Cool. That's a nice little battle one. Just waiting for the next day. For any kind of reason? Not particularly. Oh, I forgot to... What are you talking about, game? Weirdness going on here. That's a -96. Oh, that's very annoying. But, well, actually, maybe this will fix it. Got a bit of war score, captured a couple of ships. Why did you go back to medium war exhaustion? Ooh, that's a lot of admin power. You're telling me it's going to take... $208 to call this. Really? How did I... No, I don't need to call this. It will become my capital when I'm a daimyo. When I'm a daimyo and I take the shogunate. Let's take the daimyo now because it's not too bad to take it any time, but it is terrible to forget. We're about to go over another month tick. Could hope that that's enough. Could also sail up here. We have 15 days. We would presumably be here. Less than 15 days. That's less than 15 days. Get a few more, bit more blockading done. Let's leave enough of a fleet to successfully hold this. That should be fine. back to low war exhaustion. We'll be there on the 6th. This is in 10 days. They're there tomorrow. Blockade is bigger. The war score is higher. I can take the peace deal I want. Would be nice to take more money. Could skip this province. They have 75. Like this, I could take 39. We do indeed have some manpower left. That's fab. This is a lot less important. I'm not going to be in battles with this. I would like the money. I've taken at least one loan. Yeah, I've taken one loan during this war. My finances will immediately turn around big time. And we will see how and why. So it's still kind of an open question to me of, is this a better game state than the one we had been doing? Yeah, look, here we go. I get called into this. Event. Not event, war. It's a war. And I would lose prestige and diplo rep if I said no. So I should probably say yes. Hatakam and pretender rebels should leave. I could possibly have done some things in that intermediate time. I'm telling you to siege. Actually no, defend. Stay at home. Everyone's going to give me their trade. They're not going to mind too much because I'm actually quite nice. That's not what they're going to not mind too much. Well, they're going to mind quite a lot, but they're not going to be able to do anything about it because I am. Let's send even more than that. Let's send. Do I want to do that? All the full troops? You know what? Let's put my on aggressive. Go and fight, particularly those people. And potentially any rebels. And let's pick off you. Gonna go here. And you. Gonna go here. The province that they're in is the one province that I don't particularly care about. And you're going to walk down to there. We have an extra diplomat. We can get our navies doing a better thing. We're probably way over naval force limit now. Whoa, almost double. Fleet maintenance is most of our maintenance cost. But it's going to be okay. And Aki. It's very expensive to call. That is a shame. Because it's going to give naval force limit in a way that... This is Yamato. Oh, that's Yamana. These are not. I think by the end of the month those should update. I think this will go to 50. This will go to 50. This will stay at 70. 70 will be the value it's at if it's showing that. Is it worth? Yeah, I think it's worth saving it. It's only 126. I'm not too far off being able to afford that. Okay, that's nice. Yamana is actually taking this battle. You're going to be there on the 18th. Oh no. Why are you doing this? I'm very nice. I'm going to fight rebels for my subject. Mostly with Wichi's men. Okay. Career announcement arrival. I haven't set. No, they're on my arrival. At Chicago were, but obviously they don't exist anymore. Cool. More people are getting into that fight. I actually am going to focus on being on the sieges. That was stupid. I should have moved the troops with God, how did I not get 30 prestige from that? It's okay, I have Kyoto, have my daimyos being isolated. My patronage of the arch, I have some power projection now for the first time. Power projection, one of the hardest things to keep up in these games, because lots of mercenaries available. I brought you here because I wanted to pull out the light ships and some to protect trade in Girin. You think I'll lose money? I don't think I will. And yeah, there we go. I'm making pretty good money. I have been in the habit of paying back loans, but I actually don't. I think I still pay off all the interest, so I don't think there's any point. I can pay back loans when I'm going to go get bigger burger loans. Oh, I don't have an admin advisor. It'd be nice to have one. Let's get yearly prestige, because that will turn into more admin. Where are the... Did not notice that all those rebels were going to spring up. If I had... Oh. Actually, all of you, now that you've done the wars, come and attach to this army. Be cool if there was a way to turn off auto-attach on all your other armies. Be a very high-tech power. Who's coming? Why are you coming over there? Ouija will probably take this for me. Okay, cool. They annoyingly will just take that. As will you guys if we don't leave someone here and go. You turn off attach. I really think we're going to see some of them have. Why aren't you attaching? Oh, you probably are disloyal. Yeah. If I divert trade for a sec. Can I be there in time? 12 days left. Oh yeah. I can be there in 6 days. You'll be here in 4 days. Let's hope you attach. Got a pretty big army and it's mostly not my troops. Be really annoying if we go down to 0 manpower now. Quite possible. That's a big army. The Tomo separatists. Annoying. One thing that I still haven't done. Well, no, I can. I've got a claim here. Oh, did I forget to get the claim? I think I forgot to get the claim. No, I think the claim is. Yeah, the claim is here. In one different save, I got the claim here. It's not too important. Ooh, are you actually... No, you're just somaticing out on people. 4th of January, 31st of December. 6 days left. Cutting it a bit tight, but you know, it works. You are making a unit on the 19th of February. I'll be there well before that. Okay, I'm not going to peace out whilst there's still armies attached to me because I want to use them for fighting rebels. The daimyo will sometimes fight. No, these events pop up. I'm going to see a lot of green numbers and I'm going to think that's good, but no. I don't want to give up any provinces, which is what that's asking me to do. Let's give these guys a day, see if they feel more attachy. Annoyingly, they don't. Let's do over there as well. You now following me because you want to attach to me? If that's true, I should wait here. I don't want to spend any people on that siege. And I think these people are now attaching to me. It's 50 admin power, it's totally worth it. Especially because as soon as this is done, I can... No, wait. Abdicating requires some level of legitimacy. This will give me prestige more easily without losing the legitimacy. So this will give me admin power more easily because of the estate mission without me having to lose legitimacy. I probably have some light chips in here that should be protecting trade in Girin. If that's not making me a lot of money, then I will move them back to Beijing, but I'm going to wait and see. It'd be nice if they chose to walk over here, but I don't think they will. This navy should be over here. You're not going to be there till the 8th of March. It's hard to count how many troops I've got here. Let's just count the number of units. There's 5, 10, 13. No rush. Let's start. So fascinating levels. Really nice thing about this is this province is very long and I can control both of these. Now it's not an issue anymore because I'm the overlord of all of Japan, but it meant that I could protect rebels over here in these 3 provinces and in all these ones at the same time. Kind of by magic. One thing that I'm a little bit annoyed about is that just before rebels pop up is a good time to reduce autonomy. And I did not do that. Next month. Oh, lovely, you are going to walk here. It is defensive terrain. My allies are coming to... My allies, my subjects. Yeah. Let's see if we can stay above 2,000 manpower. Okay, cool. Everyone stop attaching to you. You can walk over there and finish that. Everyone should be on sieges, which you obviously should have been on the whole time. You being stupid. That's not fair, they just helped me win a battle. I think my trade fleets... I don't know, these are my trade fleets. Let's go over there, let's absolutely dominate this. I'm not just making money. People can come join you. Chicago's opinion goes up, Chicago's opinion goes down. Shashi gets development costs. Is there any reason to spawn the Renaissance here instead? I think I want to spawn it here. It's the capital state. Is there any reason to get Chicago to like me? They don't even dislike me that much. Yeah, let's get more trade power. Okay, we have passed 1464. But there's a few big. I haven't been using my diplomats. Still feel like I'm in war mode. There's a few big improvements in the state of the game here. One thing is that we can take Ainu, which will allow us to take it all the way to the Kurils, which is, I think, already far enough that I can spawn colonialism. Another is we're about to have most of our provinces connected, which is very powerful. We do have to have Hatekiaman not peace out. No, they have 0 war score because I control all the provinces. Lovely. We can soon annex 69, I think. Uchi, and have those trade ports. My fleet maintenance is actually less than my army maintenance right now, so I'm really not too worried about it. Cool, some people are going to come and help me do sieging. My rebels aren't too bad. It's going well. Most of my vassals are disloyal, only a few of them will actually help with this, but that's fine. They'll get more loyal as we go. Let's see who really doesn't like me. Takayama doesn't like me, but I'll actually give them this province. It's protected by their fort. They're not like scary powerful, and actually they won't border anyone. It's quite good when people don't border anyone. Tomo, yeah, you could like me more. You're of my culture. I did say before that I wasn't planning to take much Togoku land, but I took these ones, and then I realised that this forms a nice boundary at the edge of states, and also most of the good terrain types and most of the good trade goods are to the south of this boundary. So I plan to take eventually everything up to that boundary. Sometimes they forget that they're sieging, that they're managing rebels. Sometimes they remember. I'm probably going to give this to Satake. It is perfectly reasonable terrain. Satake probably already like me. Could give it to Ashikaga. I don't really have any fear of Ashikaga becoming a resurgent. I mean, they might. Is it not going to let me? Okay, there we go. All kinds of weirdness. I definitely do not need to be spying on them anymore. I don't think there's any reason particularly to hope that they cease existing. I like giving it to Ashikaga because they're two almost identically shaped provinces. I'm going to get rid of one cog. Could sell it. No, I can't sell ships from the wall. It's almost not worth it selling it. But it is worth it. I want the 10 ducats that I probably won't get because probably no one will want to buy it. Okay, everyone's gone back home. From here, I also have you're supporting the independence of Mongolia. Interesting. So one thing I said last time is that I do want to conquer all the way along here. It's annoying that Ming's getting in there, but they're not too far in there. It's Chagatai, Tributary State. Ming, low mandate at the moment. A little bit of devastation. They've done the first reform. I can no longer see their provinces. I would be able to see if rebels were controlling them. I would even, if I found the right provinces, be able to see if they're being sieged. You can even see sometimes a little plume of smoke. Why are you hiding? Why aren't you just protecting the trade node? Yeah, we want see if anyone will buy these ships. And I mean, Hatake really hate me. Then they're not going to like me that much more after I do this, so let's improve with them. At 28, we'll go up to 30 probably from this war. Oh, I forgot to make this a call. Damn it. I could make that a call, but it's, you know, it's at 50%, so it could start going down, but it's not really got anything else going for it. Am I really going to take all of this territory? It's almost all. It is all within states that I don't currently own, and so actually I can partially core it, get rid of the overextension. I'm already in the hole though for points. So yeah, last time I didn't take these two, which are very expensive because they're already in my state. It's great that they're already in my state. It means I can start. God, that goes down very slowly. I might have to dev here. This is also a pretty good place for a fort, but I don't really need forts on the island anymore. It's not stupid to have them. For example, do Court and Country. It's good that we didn't actually win that siege tick, because Hatake probably would have pieced out without us. And we want to take maybe some things. We're at 12, couldn't do any better apart from breaching the walls. Probably will take it. Did not take it. It's been a very long siege. Did I spend my money on something, or did I actually lose money midway through this? Sakai is good to take because it's a wonder and it's connected to my fort. Okay, we're starting to get quite a lot of Diplo and mill points, which we don't want to use. We want to put those into developing this, which actually needs 50 admin power to expand infrastructure. I thought the word was bureaucracy for a second. I was like, that doesn't sound that good. You may as well repair some damage whilst this very long siege goes on. It can't be longer than... It's longer than the last time I checked the siege of Kazuke, but I think that must have gone on for 3 years, maybe more. I mean, it went on for the entire length of that war. So, once we've dealt with this, we are so admin low that it's, you know, that will go up when we abdicate, which we will hopefully be able to do. It'd be annoying to have to spend mill points on improving legitimacy, but it's doable. And also, I would like to... admin points. Delicious. It's worth getting rid of the overextension. Although... the autonomy's already high. And I can take more provinces. Okay, there's the siege. Let's see how much admin power it would be to core all of these. It would be 187, which I don't have. It doesn't... I'm nowhere near cap, so it's fine to hold off on the spawning the institution. Ooh, you give me a nice amount of money. That's very useful. No one's joining a coalition, babes. I'm gonna do it. Oh, it's me. You know what? You worked hard. You helped me out. And you get nothing for it. Why am I clicking that tab? I was just looking at what things could be clicked. Okay. I have a mighty empire. It's not an empire, it's a kingdom. It is locked at kingdom rank. 50% overextension. I mean, this one will be done in 2 days. Hopefully I don't get any like overextension events immediately. Can I call... No, I want to call all the coastlines. Isa, Hawaii. That's a different kind of call. And Mikawa. Okay. I may have made a mistake when doing this. This may be over the top. Gonna make a save copy so we can go from this point if we need to. I mean, we're certainly doing well. We're not far off being on the Great Powers list. My trade income should just keep going up. I guess I don't understand why I only have 12% trade power here. There we go. And this is a full core and has a good level of autonomy, which is fab. No, don't click on that person. Don't really want you going off and fighting my subjects rebels. Although, yeah, you know what? Let's just rebel suppress the entirety of Japan. I didn't get all that money. Some of it went to my vassals. I'd love to be able to pay off these burger loans and get new ones, but I don't actually have enough. I could take normal loans to pay off my burger loans to get new ones. Normal loans are big loans. If I took 2 normal loans, I could get burger loans, I could pay off those. Each one of those gives me inflation that's quite high. My fleet, don't really need to be funded at this point. Let's send you over there and mothball you. And that should make quite a big difference to my income. Where is the unrest? Ishki. I kind of wish it wasn't like this. The unrest map mode is not really visible. Yeah, they've had recent rebels. Let's turn off the fort. Stop paying for that. It's fun to have a fort here because it has defensiveness, but it's not. You actually get huge defensiveness for local provinces now. I think you also get a plus 25 on that. It's very powerful. It's always kind of a shame, like, if you're playing this region, if everything's going as it should be, you probably are shogun, if not ruler of Japan, by the time you would be using any of these systems. Yeah, I'm pretty overextended. My stability is okay. I can click abdicate. Now I want to check quickly. if this is going to give me ruler abdication. I need at least 50 legitimacy to abdicate. Bizarre is only okay. Ooh, Years of Separatism is actually really good. I'll lose 50 prestige, but that's fine. I don't need prestige yet. Oh, even though the estates like me. Most important thing is getting the crown land back up. It's still a little bit low, but it would also be good to take these privileges back. They're not too terrible, like they're neutral, but they put it closer to 100% influence. 100% influence is scary. Let's do it. Let's abdicate. I do lose a stability at a time when the stability would be useful, but I have increased my monarch power generation. This was a really bad idea to set this. It's only next year. 2 Diplo points. I don't know why I chose that. I think I chose that because I was preparing to potentially take 2 sets of Diplo ideas. Do I want to marry you? I will make you commit seppuku if you declare war on someone, but why would you declare war on someone? I could marry better people though. Also, my legitimacy is quite high. I could use that to get one of these powers. So I don't really need that because I don't really need manpower anymore. That's a tiny change. It's crazy that that's here. When at the same time this is here. Diplo at +3 is huge. I think though, actually right now, my problems are more going to be exacerbated. My ruler was king. Oh, these small people. How much to go down? It goes down by -3. Did we get a good new lady? Yeah, that is good. 9 is the average. It's not so important, but you've got some rebels. Ming. So the only other thing I could do is I could declare on Ming now. If I don't do that, I need to make it on CB, but I can do that with trade conflict. If I don't do that, their mandate is growing. They have a bit of devastation. Where is the devastation? Also, I think I was talking about this last time. This is the only time where they can't yet have prosperity. They can be getting there. Ooh, yeah. The thing I need to fight Ming is to beat their navy. Right now, I'm sure their technology is way better than mine. There's only one better. We're still only 20 years into the game, but it is better. Well, it's 4 better. There's 4 more technologies there. There was some very self-congratulatory math I was doing. Okay. That being cord will be really good. Hopefully this is at 50 autonomy. It's already below 50 autonomy. Why is that allowed? It's not a core yet. This game doesn't make any sense. So I want the 200 ducats to upgrade that, but actually, what's the Diplotech? It's not, its naval maintenance goes up. We can actually see what's in the navy. They have 50 ships to my 31. I think we can probably do this. Economy trade military navies. Yes, we get to see. They have one heavy. They have 17 galleys. I don't have many sailors. I have a lot of sailors. They're obviously at their naval force limit. I have more than Korea, but I can't declare on Korea. About them. I mean, I probably have. Do I have? No, I don't have a trade TP against them. "31 ships, of which 10 are lights. How many of my? Oh yeah, this ship is here because I was going to sell it. Oh, I got the nicest ship for you, Jansu. You've given me 10 gold. That's about as good as I could ever hope for. Give me 10 gold. I could even build province improvements. I could build. I can't build temples. I don't know how to. I could build some marketplaces. Why do I already have? I already have a marketplace here. I already have a marketplace here. They don't have marketplaces. Ryukyu, get it together. Do I want to do the Ainu War sooner rather than later? No, because I don't want to core anything yet. No, that's not true. I desperately want to core things, but the things I want to core, I really can't. This province will not get down to necessary level of autonomy. You I put here because I was going to mothball you. I am going to do that. I think that will make quite a big difference to income. What else do I need to do to make a big difference to income? It's 3.84. I absolutely should put the game speed up, but I want to see how this changes. 1.4. That's a huge difference. I'm making 14.25. Is that because I got a big war reps? I got spoils of war. That's what it's calling. Yeah, sorry, it's calling selling a ship spoils of war, which is an insane position to take. But okay, we might be at 1467. And when was this? This was 1469. Okay, let's chill out for a bit. You don't want to be chilling too much during these runs, especially because we don't really have any AE, and it would be good to start getting down here. But there's a few ways to start getting down here. One of them is to colonize this province, and I'm more and more thinking that I might take exploration first. It's super boring. I wish I could take the expansion, but I need to get to North America, because what a nice event that I won't be using. Well, it's 20 years, I probably will be using it. The things I'm waiting to do are expand the centre of trade. How close are we to? These are truly 51 each. Oh, it'd be so nice to have new burger loans. I could get loans and do it. Interest is. Don't really need to be paying my army in full. Let's pay them half. I've seen people put this up to full. It's scary, but I know that it just gets rid of corruption. Why am I gaining corruption for any reason? Yeah, from overextension. Well, some cores are being constructed. Autonomy is high. Another thing I can do is I could go around. I think it's really unlikely. It's nice to just go around and look at places where the unrest is more than -10, but I'm not going to find that. These will all go away if I lower autonomy. I'm going to repay 2 of these loans. I have overmade this spy network. especially because I can only get a claim on that one. I'm going to put you on neighbouring countries. Let's hope that that chooses some of my vassals. That chooses Ainu. I'm going to put you on own subjects then, but sometimes when you put a diplomat on own subjects, they just gleefully improve well beyond what can be done with. I wasn't paying attention to my admin points, and I've had plenty for a while. Imoto is truly high. How much washing do I have? Oh, a little bit. I'm going to let that go. Because once all of these are gone, this is obviously the reason I had obviously fought Fu. Once all of these are cored, I can state the provinces, even though I won't be full coring them for a while. 4.82 is good. I think my trade income was much higher in the previous game. Jeonju was absolutely dying to rebels. If magically, I don't know what magic thing was make them stop being a tributary state. Oh look, these are tributary states too. I know this. I saw this last time I was here. You getting independence is interesting. I might even start improving relation with you. Yeah, I'm not that strong. If you get independence, you are quite a large horde, quite a powerful one, on the border with Ming. Oivato over here. That's also interesting. I don't think, no, it's not on the coast, but it means that if provinces are at 100%, if I declared an Orochoni, got through them, how close am I to claims for claims? I'm so far. I mean, that's because I haven't made the Renaissance or anything yet. I could get through Orochoni, and then I could fabricate a claim on Oirats, potentially vassalize them, and everything is in Asia, which would mean that I could take provinces next to them, and I would just be a lot further on the okay, who's rising up? Ishiki separatists there, I think. Yep, in Tango. The rest isn't that high, but that's annoying, but it's good to be positive prestige. Okay, we want to go as Confucian as possible. One of the more prominent scholars of this age is himself the son of a Ronin, and along with other Confucian scholars, he is intent on making learning more widely available through public lectures and books written in simple languages. So you really see it strongly in things like event text, but there are all these points where these decisions are very clearly coded with sort of like, do you want to look like enlightened liberalism as we see it now, or do you want to look like something else? Widely available public lectures and books is so strongly, it is a positive thing, but it's also so strongly coded that way, and the game is choosing to highlight it because they have a side they're kind of pushing for this way. Advisor cost going down seems good. Let's do it. What is my isolationism And where do I see that? It's not here. Oh, I could have had strong duchies this whole time, and that will reduce my liberty desire. And it's seize land time. My favourite time of the year. The prestige is going up very quickly, and I would get another 50 admin power. That's a good idea to do. That's nothing. But yeah, it's going up quite quickly. That's still years. That was maybe a mistake. Okay, we're getting cores. We're getting cores, and we can make states. That's very good for us. This is the next line that's up. Well, if I... Yeah, let's do it. Let's take a loan. And then repay burger loans. God, I'm not clicked the wrong one here. I wasn't really comfortable when it was multiple burger loans, but when it's just one, it's fine. Take indebted. That's a ton of money now. And also worth noting, for the same interest, so actually I probably should be doing that and never repaying. Let's get rid of at least that one. This one, not so worried about. And I want to upgrade the Centre of Trade in Setsu. I want to expand infrastructure here. Yeah, I can do it. And I want to start deving the Renaissance, which also means I want dev cost. Am I ready? Sorry, this is unrelated, but in a month to drop that. You don't need defensiveness anymore. And start pushing it. Is everything truly done? It would be nice if it had prosperity, but there's no chance because these are still devastated and will be for a huge amount of time. Maybe I can get it in one. Oh, I can do a naval doctrine. I do want to do this one. It just seems fun. Morale of navies +5 is big. Ish. I have before taken shipboarding on this, but you've seen we're already way over force limit. Also, this is Japanese specific, which is cool. I'm glad. I was worrying that maybe I wouldn't actually have access to that. I think we might get it. I'm kind of prioritizing putting military power in. Ah, great. So immediately it would be more useful if this was on spread institution, but I think I'm going to turn spreading to everything on this coast. I'm just going to let it happen. Not going to turn any other edicts on. It'll spread here really pretty quickly. Oh, I went above 30. I should have... Well, it would have been good to expand again. Would have saved me... Would have saved me more money points than it costed me, but I don't have the money points to do that, so... Why would I ever choose this? Lovely. Tea ceremonies. Trade value modifier in Kyoto. That probably means that I do maybe truly want... This is a really weird map mode. I kind of think it doesn't work the way it should do. The trade power map mode. Okay. I should probably get a market here, which I can do. I have money. It's 3.2 trade power. I can't actually do these yet. I'm nowhere near that admin tech. I'm not even that near this admin tech. Other things I would like to spend my money on. I could spend my money on boats. Mandate, still pretty low. Devastation. Rebels. Now, their boats are no worse. I could get 2 more heavies, or I could build a flagship, which I think... If I click this, if it's a heavy ship, that just changes the maintenance. Fab. Maintenance is going to go up. So, I want this quite a lot so that I can be getting trade power when they're not fighting, which is going to be useful, for example, while I'm taking over Malacca. I think I do want this. Fleet movement speed, really nice. Makes naval battles easier, makes everything a bit easier. So 1% chance of admiral skill gain. This seems pretty good, but that means that over 12 months there's only a 10% chance. So 10 years. Oh, there's 12% chance. 10 every 10 years you gain a skill point. So if an admiral is serving for 30 years, they gain 3 skill points. Now, it's quite expensive, this. God, it's nice that this costs almost nothing. Engagement with morale is something. They will be on missions all the time. I would love little paradox if you're watching. I'm sure this would be a nightmare to code, but let Marines load onto heavy ships. Now, obviously, I don't want to lose the flagships, so that my durability is good. I think I want fleet morale. If I build this ship, it will cost me an extra 1.75 a month. It's alright. Yeah, let's call this ship show. And this is where I'm going to spend my money. Is that insane? No. It's a good idea, I have decided. Because if I can do a good Ming War, which I really can, I'm close to them in ship numbers. I'll have more heavies with this. Their only heavy will be their flagship, whereas I have 1 extra. If I can get 1 more galley out, that's also nice, which I can perfectly cheaply. Okay. Gain 10 Tiplo rep. This seems fine. We had a nice week. Everyone says it's been nice, and she goes home. Lovely. Tea produced in Kazuke. That seems like a really good idea. Yeah. Yeah. I even got a little modifier there. No, I didn't. Unless it just became winter magically. Someone was pointing out to me recently how beautiful the weather and slightly less so the climate maps are, but particularly the weather. It's a very beautiful map mode. It's also quite a good way of kind of telling apart the different cultures of this bit of Japan. It's like kind of, this is a very simplistic way. I don't really mean this with any particular push, but we can see where the monsoon gets up to, which is basically the south coast, and where the snow comes down to. And it's not a terrible approximation to say that this is snow Japan, this is monsoon Japan, this is middle Japan. It's not a good approximation. I haven't been keeping track of the rebels. I haven't yet fixed. I'm just going to put this to neutral for now. I thought that when you changed it back you could, oh no. Generating good amounts of monarch points. This is probably fine. It's fine. The war against Ming is not about taking stuff. It's about getting money out of them. It's fine. It's fine. I am not owned. I'm earning a really good amount of money now. I'm actually getting a lot from tax, and that's partly because autonomy is decreasing in these places. Now I absolutely could, and probably should, reduce autonomy by hand. So there wouldn't be any point doing it, but Ava and Bison, well actually particularly these would be good to reduce in, because oh, my brain sometimes. Are you a full core? No, good. Because we got the fort, and they're just nice provinces. Now I should remember that these all have an autonomy cap of, your local autonomy is, it was truly 90. When it said it was going to be 90, it meant it. I may be even a little bit annoyed that my crown land has gone up to a nice number. That setting this back to nothing doesn't make it a free choice that we can make it at some point in the future, which is true of something in the game that I'm now forgetting about. I'm not actually going to be taking either of these. Oh wow, I can't even do it this way. These missions, because I need to be ryukyu for the achievement. I should triple check that, but I'm pretty sure. Oh, nicely we have more of these now. Yes, give me admin power and prestige. Delicious. Money's obviously nice, but my next priority is, I've got no loans coming up particularly. Probably would be good to have a marketplace there, but I absolutely want to, and I'm close to getting rid of most of my overextension. There's still 80%. No one's particularly super mad. A lot of these will probably tick down once my coring goes down. Ming, sneaking up to 20%. No obvious rebels at the moment. 50 ships. No manpower. No. Oh yes, give me the admin power. It's normally worth taking that because reducing inflation costs less than that. It gives you reducing inflation costs 75 to get 2 back, and I think it just went up by 1. But I wasn't paying attention. Yes, I think it did. Okay, I can do this. Now I do want prestige, so I could go and get some from Ainu. But I'm kind of more tempted to call some provinces. East, no inevitability. All of these don't know yet. Fungo, full chord. Does the game always female gender nations? Yeah, it looks like it does. Applying the concept of gender to nations is weird, but I'm kind of in. Okay, where don't I have a full core? Don't have a full core in Tangu. Their autonomy is high. Don't have a full core here. Their autonomy is high. Your autonomy is going down nicely. Just being at peace. Let's see what the autonomy is like when these two are done. It's possible now. It's a little bit tricky. Is that actually like 6.2? Oh yeah, they are actually 6.2. Oh, beautiful. Just giving me admin power. I don't want to employ someone. I want to be given it for free. Okay, these are done in. Kai and Saruga. We're gonna state it. Hopefully we're nowhere near gov cap. No, we're fine. Wait till the end of the month. I haven't been looking at what my diplomats have been doing. They seem to have been doing perfectly sensible things. They're smart. Okay, don't go up. You went down to 50. You make tea, you seem good, you're getting a call. You're at 90. Why are you at 90? Oh, state. Sort it out. Oh, you're at 50. I completely forgot about you. Cost almost nothing. You get a call. How loyal are my vassals? I can't annex Oichi yet, but I'm getting close. Can I annex you? Is it the start of the year? If so, I should be improving relations. September next year. We're getting up to 1469, which means that that's a 25-year change. I'm pretty powerful. It's maybe soon time to start thinking about our Ming War. Maybe I want one more galley. Yeah, look at one more galley hurt. In fact, no, I should get quite a few more galleys. It's winning this war will more than pay it off. That said, I think I might save doing that until the next session. So if you've joined, I hope you've enjoyed, and if you haven't, I hope you've enjoyed doing all the things that you could have been doing instead of this. Goodbye, you wonderful people.